This video is for Fair Use Act and is to criticize and teach on this Terence Crawford live stream. We're just going to react to it. So, should be covered.
Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Terence Crawford next.
You're going to make that happen?
Huh?
You're going to make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm going to get these straps that I'm going to go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Down. Strap season. I know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
All right.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the board. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he codes with focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibes, I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a piece, man. I ain't got no time for a piece, man. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up!
If I let my dogs off the leash, then you might want to get out of Dodge by the evening. Honestly, think it's not the blood and the beef. If they don't leave anything behind at the evening.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a... When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibes. I'm the kingpin.
What up? This video is being used to, critique the Terence Crawford interview. It's used to educate, and it's used to, it's protected under the Fair Use Act. So I'm just putting that out there so I don't get copyright strike. So there it is, for when they check that out. Let's see, let's go back. All right, we got that out the way. So I don't know how that works. It's my first time using that. What's going on, family? What's going on with y'all? I missed you guys. You know what I'm saying? Got to put in time. I got my brand new truck and everything. So, maybe, a little bit scarce in a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna be back out there on the road. Okay, so, we've been seeing Terence Crawford, trying to do damage control. The nigga is ridiculous with this shit, man. We saw him do a lame ass IG stream. The shit was lame, bro. The nigga was vague. He left all kind of gaps and information out. He didn't show the contract to where, to prove, Errol told him to show the contract, to prove what he was saying, about everything that happened. The guarantee money, the deal that he tried to put on the table for Al Heyman, he presented to Al Heyman and Errol Spence Jr. That shit don't sound real. You know what I'm saying? That shit sound like some fake shit. When in the world does the B side come up with a deal so he can be even in the fucking fight? This shit don't make no sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then even with that, you did not disclose who the money's coming from because we know that's some shady shit. We know big time business people who are legit are not gonna go for any kind of shady shit. It's not gonna happen when you talk about multi-millions of dollars because you could get in big trouble. Now you have Errol Spence Jr. and goddamn Bud Crawford in jail, being hauled off in handcuffs. You know what I'm saying? Behind some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He done came up with on some hood ass shit, right? So the shit is getting kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? This dude has fucked up the biggest. Now we knew Terence Crawford would fuck up. You know what I'm saying? He'll fuck up slop in the goddamn hog trough. You know what I'm saying? He will fuck up. He will fuck up corn, boiling corn. You know what I'm saying? He just one of them kind of dudes that can't get right. You know what I'm saying? And then he got the accountability. You know what I'm saying? He has no accountability. You know what I'm saying? He don't take the blame for shit. You know what I'm saying? You just get tired of this dude with the cap, bro. You know what I'm saying? You thinking he's one of the greatest fighters, and he done built himself up, and he's talking about EJ built his career off of his. It's like, bro, when does the bullshit ever end? When does it ever end, bro, with you and your lies and the fake ass shit? We're boxing fans. We want to see you get in the ring and challenge yourself. But not with this dude. It's all on some fake shit every single time. So he came out with a tweet. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all can hear me. He came out with a tweet. He says, a lot of y'all YouTubers that just make they podcasts be killing boxing because y'all don't know what the F y'all be talking about. Well, sound like from your IG, you don't know what the hell you talking about. We don't know who you talking about half the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't think, you running away out of negotiation, is it killing boxing? You know what I'm saying? You not signing the contract for the fight isn't killing boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's the deflection for me, bro. It's the deflection. It's the fake outrage that he come up with. That shit, all that shit be fake. So you think nobody knows or understand that he's not fighting Errol Spence Jr. I guess we just stupid. You know what I'm saying? I guess we don't see that he's fighting David Avanesian, right? Right? So I guess we don't know that he signed with Black Prime to fight David Avanesian. I guess we don't know that as YouTubers, because we YouTubers, we don't know shit. That we can't see the shit that's happening, the shit that he's admitting to. He double deal with Black Prime. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, he's dealing with the PBC. So we don't supposed to know that, right? Or we can't speak out on that because we don't know what the fuck we talking about, right? As YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? He didn't double deal and didn't tell Al Hamer, Errol Spence Jr. that he was gonna go fight he was gonna go another direction, right? We don't know that. So he's not gonna be held to any accountability for that, right? Right? We didn't watch him cap for 4 to 5 years screaming that Errol Spence Jr. was a duck, was ducking him. Errol Spence Jr. was scared of him. Errol Spence Jr. is a bitch. He's looking for the big fish. Calling Errol Spence Jr. gay. Only to get to the damn fight and tuck his damn tail, you know what I'm saying, and run out the back door. You know what I'm saying? So how scared is Errol Spence Jr., you know what I'm saying, when he's trying to make the fight? You know what I'm saying? How is he ducking when he's trying to get you to sign a contract? All of a sudden now it's about you got to get paid. You know what I'm saying? You got to feel like it's fair. You got to get 50-50. Bro, we just watched a young man in Devin Haney who went and signed one of the shittiest contracts. You know what I'm saying? One of the shittiest contracts and went and got undisputed. Now he's the number one guy at 135. You know what I'm saying? He went through hell, in fact, because he wanted it. That's how you know you want it, when you're willing to do things that's unfair. You become the A side. That's what Floyd Mayweather did. That's why he's so great. He became the man in charge, right? No, you trying to be old pussy punk ass nigga. That's what you trying to do. You trying to be on some passive aggressive shit and throw shade on this man because you know you're not gonna face him in the ring. That's what the fuck going on. You are not gonna face. You're not gonna face. He's not gonna fight. He's not gonna fight EJ. I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is cap. I call cap. I call BS. You know what I'm saying? This is the most major clout chase in boxing history. I'm sorry to tell y'all, man. Bud is a deceitful pretender. You know, he's a lying ass fake nigga. That's what he is. I'm just telling you. He ain't gonna fight, bro. And that's why he keeps screaming all his goddamn accolades, and he ain't even done boxing. You see what I'm saying? He's not even done boxing, bro, and he's screaming all these goddamn accolades. Oh, I've already did undisputed, because he's trying to show you that he don't need EJ, even though he knows everybody backs EJ because he fight the best fighters. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Don Spence? I see you down there, honey. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for sliding through. And BH Rod 87, thank you for sliding through. Karen Battle says Max Kellerman didn't even try to ask Bud about the other interviews. What's going on, Larry Staten? What's going on, my brother? You know what I'm saying? Naughty Crash, what's going on, bro? He says, what up, Pool? Cook that cow. That's what he is, bro. That's what he is. What's going on, Greeks with Fire, son of Jacob 12? What's going on, my peoples? Let me get back on this shit. And what's going on, JV? What's going on, Big Dog? What's going on, PGH Big Dog? He says, so I'm so tired of this dude capping and trying to do damage control. When out your mouth, bro, you are so inconsistent. On this interview, I ain't gonna even say, we just gonna play it and then we're gonna stop it when we hear this damn capping ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. He said he's going to fight with US. Yeah, so he starts right out the gate with the bullshit. Let me see. He got it. Yeah, so he started out where he's talking about some he got to speak out on things. That's why he did the AG, talking about his friends and people start believing, what I'm saying, the stuff that's out there. So he had to speak out on things, even though he was the one telling me you don't negotiate, what I'm saying, in public. So he busts out his ass out in public. So what, he don't even go by his own shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like Bob told us. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, what I'm saying, he do not want to fight. You know what I'm saying? He only looking for big money. But wouldn't EJ be a bigger fight than David Avenesian? We'll cook on that more. But let's go to this interview. Let's go to the interview. Let's go to the interview, man. I can't stand this nigga. Thank you for the 149 super chat, Yolanda. I appreciate that so much. Okay, we're gonna go to the interview. I'm trying to get to it, and we're gonna stop it, and we're gonna talk about it. Let me see. I gotta go out. Let's see. Let's see.
You do that? Was it the social media hate, the misconception that people had about you wanting to fight? Did all that just pile up on you one day and you said, you know what, I need to tell the world what's really going on?
Of course, the crazy part about it is I've been getting blamed for the fight not happening for years.
Let's stop right there. Let me see. See, that's a lie right there. God dang it, how did I get out of that? That's a lie right there. Okay, let me see. I can get back to the dang interview. Jesus Christ. Let me see. What did I do? Okay, let me see. Hold on. Somehow I fucked it up. Let's see. I don't know how. I had it right. Okay. Okay, here we go. Just deal with me for a second. Let me get back to the interview.
When it get to people.
Okay.
All right,
What
welcome back
the
to the channel.
hell?
It's your boy Fanon, and in this video,
Why does it keep going forward on me? Okay, hold on. I'm having technical difficulty. Okay, I see what I'm doing. Okay, so yeah, I don't forget what the nigga said now. So Let's go ahead and play it because shit, I got a lot going on here.
Expected, it's just something that was put out, and I don't believe that after me expressing the truth that they was gonna be quick to jump and reach out to me.
And was it real quick, just to follow up with that, you're a type of guy that you're private, you don't really reveal too much. It was rare to see you do that. Was it the social media hate, the misconception that people had about you wanting to fight? Did all that just pile up on you one day and you said, you know what, I need to tell the world what's really going on?
Of course, the crazy part about it is I've been getting blamed for the fight not happening for years. When it get to people that I know and friends that I know that start believing certain things that aren't true, then sometimes you just gotta lay it all on the line and just give your take on everything and let everybody know, like, look, I've been trying to make this fight for years now.
So right there, he started out with Cap, right? So he talking about his friends and that. What's going on with Renee Box Young? Y'all subscribe to Renee Box Young. So right there, he starts out with Cap. You know what I'm saying people been blaming him for not making a fight for years. When him and his team are putting it out there that Errol Spence Jr. is the one who's ducking him, even when the nigga wasn't even at, even when he wasn't even in the 147 division. You know what I'm saying? They was talking shit. You know what I'm saying? About EJ ducking. You know what I'm saying? They met behind the Maurice in the hallways at the Maurice hookup fight, right? So they're talking shit. Yeah, he's a lying piece of shit. That's what he is. So look at him. He said, you can look at him and see that shitty look on his face that he's lying. Like his friends and everybody starting to believe the bullshit that's out there, bro. Come on, man. Nobody believed, nobody said nothing about you. You wasn't even in the division. Nobody wasn't thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? Until you beat Jeff Horn, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's when people started wanting you to get to the fight, wanting you to come to fight Errol Spence Jr. Hell, you hadn't even beat Jeff Horn and you had started the propaganda. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't calling nobody out, bro. You wasn't even trying to, you had to go get the WBO at 147. That's what you had to do. That was your mission. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody figured you only beat Ndongo, bro. Ndongo ain't no damn body. You know what I'm saying? Nobody thought Ndongo, he's a title holder. He wasn't a real champion. A champion is somebody who beats other great fighters. Yeah, anybody can beat a weak person that's in the championship position or unified or whatever if it's a weak division. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be on that bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? 140 was weak at the time. You see what I'm saying? Danny had moved up to 147. So nobody was putting shit on Terence Crawford because nobody knew who you was back then, bro. You wasn't the big name back then. You had beat Ricky Burns. You know what I'm saying? Nobody know who the fuck. They still don't know who the hell Ricky Burns is. You know what I'm saying? They don't know who these dudes you fought. They might. Most people don't even know who Gamboa is, bro. You see what I'm saying? Only hardcore fans know these guys. Most boxing fans don't watch the lighter weight divisions. So you capping, bro. You know what I'm saying? You capping. Nobody put any blame on you until you started that bullshit about EJ ducking. And then you was at top rank. If you at top rank, how in the hell are you going to make the fight? Bob Arum wasn't going to make that fight. As a matter of fact, that's why you sued him. Because and Bob said you didn't push for that fight. You know what I'm saying? You was happy making that look cool little under $1 million until he could make the Pacquiao fight. And you got that, and you still didn't sign the contract with Pacquiao, and you got that goddamn $1 million or whatever it was. Well, you didn't get it because what I'm saying, Bob Arum, you had to sue him, and that case went away too. So all of it is just a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's just smoke and mirrors, like Errol Spence Jr. said. You know what I'm saying? You just do shit for the media. You just do shit on a superficial level to do damage control, really. So let's go see what this clown got to say. Let's see what else he got to say. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Let me see.
And it's obviously not my fault why the fight haven't happened.
Well, you inspired guys like Oscar De La Hoya. Now he wants to tell whatever he knows. I don't know. But I feel like you a G for what you did. I feel like a lot of people don't even mention Al Heyman's name. But do you think that because you mentioned Al Heyman's name and you told the things that went on during the negotiations that might mess up any negotiations in the future? How do you think he's going to respond?
I don't know. You know, like I said before, Al's a cool dude, like smart. You know,
Yeah.
I like talking to him. You know, but at the same time, Errol Spence is his guy, and that's who he's gonna go to bat for when you.
So he's talking about Errol Spence. She's talking about Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? Is Errol Spence Jr. guy. Well, you could have been at the PBC back in 2018, and Al could have been your guy too. You know what I'm saying? He could have been your guy too, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the guy asked him, you know, he asked him later on in the interview, but we'll get to that. You know what I'm saying? You could have been Al guy too, but because you so ignorant and you so dumb, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't sign with the PBC. You know what I'm saying? So you I'm familiar with the business practices. You don't care because you tried to stay away from the PBC for so long, bro. You ran and ran and ran and ran away from the competition. That's why you re-signed back in 2018. You ain't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to have to prove yourself against the best at the 147 division. You wanted to pick and choose who you thought you could beat. You know what I'm saying? He may have a lot of other hardcore boxing fans fooled, but we see how you move, bro. Just by this move alone, you have validated and proved everything we thought about you. You know what I'm saying? You try to maneuver and you know, you try to maneuver around the big fights that might be too risky, and you take the lesser fights that you think you can win. We see that. We see how you move, bro. It ain't nobody stupid. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nobody stupid. We see how you moving, bro. But you want to call everybody else, you know, like they don't know what the hell we talking about. And we got years and years and years of watching boxing and how you move to prove that you ain't shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no real undisputed champion. You know what I'm saying? That division was weak as shit, bro. That'd be like Shakur Stevenson winning down at 130. We know he can do it. He could be undisputed at 130. Floyd could have been undisputed. That shit don't mean shit if you don't have the competition in those divisions. Floyd could have been undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could fight a weak title holder, is what I'm saying. And all this about I don't get credit. You don't get credit, bro, because you avoid the best fighters. You know what I'm saying? You didn't fight Ray Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Who beat you in the amateurs? What you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? You didn't fight your Danish Ugas who beat you in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? You could have fought you Danish Ugas 3-4 times over, bro. But you didn't want to take that risk because you might have got your ass whipped. You might have got Balloon. You know what I'm saying? He says, what JV says, he said, pull counterbox. He said, why WBO ain't stripped this dude? They ain't stripped him because they in it with him. You know, they gonna get paid. They waiting on that big fight. You know what I'm saying? They rolling with him. You know what I'm saying? They should have put Jerron Bruce Ennis on his ass and got his ass up out of there because he definitely vacated 140 when Lipinets was trying to press for the fight. You know what I'm saying? He dropped the goddamn IBF, didn't he? Only to move up to fight Jeff Horn, right? So you talking about Errol Spence Jr. are not fighting his mandatories. You dropped the belt for one of your mandatories. So it's the hypocrisy for me. This dude has no shame, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's done everything he's accusing Errol Spence Jr. of. He's done it. You know what I'm saying? For Loom, this nigga, man. Let's go. Let's get back into it, man. Let's see what the hell he talking about. That bullshit he talking about. Let's go.
You know, you with him, he's gonna go through tooth and nails with you, and when
No,
you're not with him, then you know you're on the wrong side.
I definitely understand that, but what's stopping you from being?
What happened to there is no such thing as two sides of the street? Didn't he just say? Didn't he just say that if you're not with Al Heyman, you're on the wrong side? See, this dude, man, you nigga, black people don't like fake ass niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Black people don't like that fake shit, bro. We live in a time where niggas don't care what they say. They niggas lie. You know what I'm saying? Right on video where you can pull the shit back up. They contradict. Look how he looking. Look at that expression on his face. He know he lying, bro. He know he lying. Bro, you could have been at the PBC. That's the biggest thing right there. You could have been one of them dudes. You could have fought all them guys. It could have been a golden era of boxing, but you so pussy punk ass. You so pussy punk ass. You didn't want to prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? You might have got Falumaloom against Keith Thurman. You might have got Falumaloom against Danny Garcia. You might have got Falumaloom against a prime Keith Shawn Porter back then, who was all into boxing. You know what I'm saying? Who was going full force. You ain't want to fight none of them dudes. You went back to top rank so you could fight these low level build up generic welterweights over there. Joe, what's his name? Joe Benavidez, Green Machine, who almost exposed your ass. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, you ain't no damn pound for pound champion, pound for pound number one. That's bullshit fights, bro. You don't come up, you don't move up to a weight class and fight the worst. You know what I'm saying? You don't fight the worst. You know what I'm saying? When you move up and you're supposed to be the baddest man in the land. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back into it, man. You know what? I really hate listening to this dude, man. This dude is, he's disgusting.
Being his guy, and I know that he has experience with Spence. He's been with Spence for a long time. He has loyalty to Spence. But what's stopping you with being one of his guys? Like, even if it's fight per fight basis, like, Mikey Garcia and other guys who did that, what's stopping you from being that and then being able to get treated better and getting guarantees?
Well, when you look at Mikey Garcia wasn't never his guy. Mikey Garcia was just used to catapult Errol Spence to a different level by using Mikey Garcia, and all his accomplishments to, elevate Errol Spence from where he was to now.
Yeah, but so even though he got.
Now, did y'all hear that bullshit? You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. Mikey Garcia came after Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. didn't want that fight. He didn't want that fight. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to fight Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? But he took the fight because Mikey, you know what I'm saying, he insisted on fighting Errol Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? He thought he had more skills. Right. Right. Isn't that some bullshit, Renee? Now, he was over there fighting build-up fights. You know what I'm saying? He fighting top rank type level fights, fighting Jose Benavidez, fighting Green Machine, and fighting all Amir Khan and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia was a 4 division champion, bro. Mikey Garcia, you know what I'm saying? He fought Adrian Brawner, who you supposed to have fought down at 140. You know what I'm saying? You didn't fight Adrian Brawner, bro. This is why people look at you sideways. This is why people look at you sideways, bro. You know what I'm saying? You avoided the best fighters. And then you got the nerve to throw shade on EJ career when you know, and his fans know, that he's fighting the best dudes out there. Mikey Garcia was a name that had a following. He had a fan base. Mikey Garcia saw that Errol Spence Jr. had a big fan base in Texas. Neither one of them had a pay-per-view at the time. This was both their first pay-per-view. You know this, nigga. You know this. This was their first pay-per-view, and it was tested out in Texas because Mikey Garcia is Mexican and Errol Spence Jr. is black, and that sells in Texas, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that means they brought 47,000 people to the AT&T Stadium, right? And they broke records, you know what I'm saying, in Texas. So it was a big event. And you over here hating because your pay-per-view suck? Because you fighting Victor Postal, what I think that did what, 50,000 pay-per-views? I mean, Victor Postal did what, 50,000 pay-per-views? And Amir Khan did what, 135? You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, shut up. Shut your mouth, bro. Stop talking about people who are better than you. You know what I'm saying? That'd be like me being a waiter talking about the damn manager ain't making no money. You see what I'm saying? It's like, how you gonna hate on somebody who's doing better than you, bro? Just because you won a shitty, undisputed uh, championship when there was no people in the damn division, bro, that make you look crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna deflect, you know what I'm saying, from what the man asked you. He asked you, why the fuck you didn't sign with the damn PBC? You're gonna talk about Mikey Garcia wasn't Al Heyman dude. Mikey Garcia got paid what, about $10 million for that fight, bro. Mikey Garcia is chilling. And even though he lost to Sandor Martin, he still made money, bro. After that. So what are you talking about? They throw him a bone. No, he was fucked up after EJ Falumalooned him. After he was Falumalooned by EJ, he couldn't function no more, bro. That's what that is. It ain't that Al Heyman wasn't his man. He worked with Al Heyman before EJ. So stop the cap. This why nobody can't stand your raggedy ass, bro. Let's get back into it, man. This nigga here, man, be capping.
He got paid well,
hold on. But before
Yeah, but I'm
that,
just saying.
he was using Al Heyman. Mikey was using Al Heyman before that as well, before that fight.
But you got to think it was all tailor-made for him to build him up, give him a couple fights, and then ultimately, you know, him and Spence was going to fight. So, you know, yeah, we'll throw you a bone here and there just to, you know, get you excited and, you know, believing in us. But then after the Errol Spence fight, then, you know, where was Mikey Garcia?
That's true, but shouldn't you beat somebody like Al or anybody desires? You're the best fighter in the world right now.
Well, you know, everybody don't believe that I'm the best fighter in the world.
And he got that right. At least that's one thing he didn't cap about. You know what I'm saying? All that capping about Mikey Garcia, where he at. Mikey Garcia is retired, bro. Mikey Garcia did enough in the sport where you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia went out there and fought who he could fight. You know what I'm saying? He fought Sergey Lipinets where you wouldn't, where you vacated the IBF and went on up to 147, bro. So shut up about Mikey Garcia. He did what you didn't do. You know what I'm saying? He fought the best. He fought Errol Spence Jr. He fought Errol Spence Jr. You didn't. You went out the back door. You know what I'm saying? And you supposed to be pound for pound number one. Look at your ass, bro. I can't stand looking at this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, oh my God, bro. Let me see. Let me hit this thing for these damn people real quick, so they don't be trying to shut my shit down. Let me see. Let me put this fair use. So we're gonna put the fair use. This is to educate, and this is protected under fair use. You know what I'm saying? We are criticizing, you know what I'm saying, this interview with Terence Crawford. Okay, so let me see, maybe that'll help. Okay. So let's get back into it, man. This nigga here.
Until I show them. You know, a lot of people, they can say whatever they want. You know, they can, you know, tweet out, you know, I haven't fought nobody, but all my career, I haven't seen anybody jumping for joy to fight Terence Crawford.
Y'all know I had to stop that. Y'all know I had to stop that. Come on now. Come on now. Keith Thurman didn't want to fight you. Come on, Danny Garcia didn't want to fight you, bro. Errol Spence Jr. didn't want to fight you. You know what I'm saying? He had people, Gary Russell Jr. wanted to fight you. He had people jumping out the woodwork trying to fight you, bro. What are you talking about? What do you live in your own world, bro? You live in a delusional fantasy world, bro. What are you talking about? Everybody wanted to fight you. You know what I'm saying? This is a propaganda narrative that you and your fans put out there. Nobody wanted to fight you. Everybody wanted to fight you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You didn't do anything that was so incredible to scare anybody. That's just some shit in your own mind. You know what I'm saying? Boots, Virgil, everybody wanted to fight your ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what the hell is he talking about? It's like he lives off on a little island somewhere where, you know what I'm saying, he just listened to his own voice. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back into this shit, man. You can't make this shit up, bro.
Yo, Terrence.
Yeah, there's something
You
wrong
put
with
it all
Terrence.
out on Instagram Live, but when you said those things to Al, speaking to him about, I just want transparency. I just want to know where all the money is going. Like, what was his response? Like, how did he defend himself with those type of questions?
And listen, I don't really too much talk in the media. Well, he don't at all. So, everything that I said was, what I said, and that's that pretty much.
What does that mean, bro? I mean, how are these facts? What is going on, bro? How are these facts? You know what I'm saying? I said what I said. I don't speak too much in the media. I said what I said. What is that? You know what I'm saying? How is that clarity, bro? I mean, the truth don't need to be vague. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to tell everything that's going on, but you can tell what's going on. You see what I'm saying? What was that he just said? What does that mean? I said what I said. I don't speak in the media much, but I said what I said. What show the damn contract, bro? You know what I'm saying? If you signed it, you know what I'm saying? You didn't send it. You know what I'm saying? You sat on that contract for 6 months, bro, and stretched it out because you was negotiating with a whole nother company because you knew you wasn't going to get in there with EJ, right? You knew you was gonna get your ass whipped, bro. You saw what he did to Ugas. You saw what he did to Ugas. You know what I'm saying? He fucked Ugas up. And you was like, I ain't going through that shit, bro. That's be real. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be a champion, you got to be real. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no coming back after you done fucked the company. You know what I'm saying? EJ say he gonna spin back on your ass, but we already know you're gonna put the furniture, you're gonna put the love seat, you're gonna put the lazy boy all in between the negotiations. You're gonna put everything in between y'all, and you're gonna say, well, it ain't right, it ain't fair. I don't think it's fair. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make up some shit. It's always gonna be some shit when it's a 50-50 fight for your ass, right? You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be vague just like you are now. And the fans that want you to win and want everything to go in your favor, they're gonna back that shit up. That shit is not real, bro. That shit is fake as fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen how you moved your entire career around the best fighters, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't cover this shit up. It's been exposed, bro. You've been exposed in front of the world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you rich. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't no real champion. I'm just telling you that right now. And the more you do this shit, the more EJ know he can whip your ass, bro. Because look how you moving. You moving sideways, bro. This ain't got shit about doing with being paid. This nigga been paid. You know what I'm saying? This ain't got shit to do with being paid. He told you I got businesses, mass businesses. You know what I'm saying? I do this because I love boxing. Well, if you do it because the legacy and you do it because you love boxing, then your ass would have been signed this damn deal, right? The shit don't go together, bro. We listening to what you're saying and the shit don't match. It don't match what's coming out your mouth. You thinking people are stupid out here. You know what I'm saying? No, you trying to find the easy matches and you're gonna skip your ass into retirement and you're gonna bullshit EJ all the way. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna hold on. You held on to that belt for years and years, not trying to lock up the division. You didn't fight Ugas. You know what I'm saying? You didn't fight none of the other champions to get the belt, to get the belts locked up. You know what I'm saying? When you could have, but you didn't because you didn't want to put yourself out there and possibly get exposed. You see what I'm saying? So the shit is clear. It's plain clear as day. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you do not want to fight the tough fights. You know what I'm saying? You're scared. You're scared to fight EJ because you know the nigga real. The nigga is real out here, bro. He wants to fuck you up. And you know that. And you trying to act like, like you some kind of calm, cool. No, you know you're not gonna get in the ring. That's why you calm. Let's get back into this shit, man. This nigga here.
Right. Well, have you noticed any change since you did that live video on your IG? Have you noticed any change in like the temperature of fans? Because I'm sure you saw all of the hate, but have you noticed that, fans are saying, all right, we starting to see your side now?
Well, some people still, believe what they believe in.
Right.
It don't matter what you show them. It don't matter, the facts. It don't matter, if somebody came out on Errol Spence's side and said, this was that, they'll still find a reason or a way to try to justify the fact that they wrong,
Right.
So it just, it never going to be a day where, certain people give certain individuals their credit.
Have you spoken?
You don't deserve no credit, bro, because you're a liar. You know what I'm saying? You talking about, people ain't gonna believe you. You ain't got no facts. You ain't got no facts. The only fact that you have is you fighting David Evanesian on December 10th, and you didn't tell Al Heyman, and you didn't tell EJ. You know what I'm saying? You are supposed to have a working relationship with the people you're trying to do business with. They need to know what moves you're going to make so they can make moves. You don't make moves so you can fuck them up. And then you bragging, your people are bragging that they left EJ in the dust. You see what I'm saying? You're bragging that you left EJ in the dust. You see what I'm saying? So that lets you know this nigga ain't real, bro. That lets you know this nigga is a pretender. This nigga is a duck. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for that super chat. Who's real? He says, who's real? He said, laugh out loud. Duck, 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 duck. Right. So you a motherfucking duck, bro. You a motherfucking fake ass nigga. That's what you is. That's what you is, bro. You know what I'm saying? I believed in you. You know what I'm saying? All that shit for all the bullshit you was saying. You know what I'm saying? I was like, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford, he gonna get in him. He gonna fight his ass off. And this nigga do a motherfucking 360 on our ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? And haul ass out the back door, bro. That's the most pussiest shit I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? That is the most pussiest shit I've ever seen in my life. Let's go back into it, man. You can't make this shit up. Let's get back on it, bro. Some people gonna believe what they want. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Spoken to Errol Spence since the last time you spoke to him?
No, not at all. Not even. Ain't no reason to talk to him.
Are there any regrets, Bud, in hindsight, right? Like where you at right now? You obviously have control of your own career. Are there any regrets about leaving Top Rank and moving forward, or are you happy with that decision?
No, not at all. I did what I did. Like I said, everything happened for a reason, and I'm down, and it is what it is.
What is Terence Crawford's deadline, right? Look, Terence, you're in your 30s. You have beautiful kids that are wrestling and playing sports, and I know at one point you want to give them 100% of Terence Crawford time, right? What is the deadline for the Errol Spence fight for you? When are you going to say, like, we all know you have Evanesian on the 10th of December, and everybody's expecting you to win and move on because they still want that fight. So we still have hope for it. But what is your deadline when you're going to say, I'm done with this, I'm moving on?
Well, look, I didn't battle within myself for years, with the Errol Spence fight. I said it to y'all a couple of years ago. Like I was done with it, because at some point you get tired of it, and it's like you putting everything into it, and not getting nothing out of it. And
did y'all hear that bullshit? Did y'all hear that bullshit? You know what I'm saying? He been waiting around for years and years. He couldn't get the fight at Top Rank. We know why. Bob Arum. You know what I'm saying? We seen him back out the Pacquiao fight that he said he wanted. And he waited for Pacquiao for what, about 7 years, right? So he get in 6 months with Errol Spence Jr. and he's tired. He's tired of waiting because he's been with this bullshit waiting around for Errol Spence Jr. when he's supposed to have been going for Manny Pacquiao and he's supposed to have been going for Keith Thurman. Errol Spence Jr. wasn't the one he was looking for. Wasn't on his list. This dude is full of shit, bro. This dude is full of shit. You know what I'm saying? He will say anything. He will say anything to duck and dodge EJ, but he want to keep the perception. He want to keep the perception like he still want to fight, so he can still clout chase to the end until he retire. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't falling for that shit, bro. We looking right at you. Looking right at you, bro. Tell me, he told them years ago the fight was behind him. The same niggas that's in there right now. This fight's behind him. He letting you know he is not gonna fight EJ. It's not gonna happen, folks. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is capping. You know what I'm saying? He wants to fight. He wants to be the A side. He wants to be in control. That's why he's fighting David Avenesian right now. Because he's not bigger than EJ. He can't enter negotiations with a dude that's a bigger star, a dude with 3 belts, unified, right? He can't be bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? So he can't be the man. He don't want to do business, and he don't want to take the risk to get his ass whipped. You know what I'm saying? After all that shit he done talked, after all those years, you know what I'm saying? He do not want to get exposed by the dude he's trying to fuck over. You know what I'm saying? The dude he's trying to destroy on social media. That's what he do is fighting, y'all. He do is fighting on social media. You know what I'm saying? This broadcast is protected under fair use. I am criticizing Terence Crawford interview on the zone. And you know what I'm saying? This whole broadcast is protected by fair use. Okay? So I'm making commentary over the video. All right. So let's get back into it.
Everybody blaming you, so it's just like either I do it or I don't. I'm still at fault. But the mission is the same, you know.
No doubt.
Me be victorious versus Avenesian, which is a tough opponent. You know, a lot of people don't know him, but the boxing diehard people does know him. They just act like they don't. They just kind of disappointed in the way the negotiations went with me and Errol Spence. So of course they're gonna try to, throw shade on the fight and, say, oh, well, he's fighting this guy and this guy, but this guy that I'm fighting is a real guy. You know, he's a real challenge and he's dangerous because he got everything to win. And I mean, those guys right there that have nothing to lose is the most difficult guys to fight because they come in, with a lot of passion, a lot of determination, and a lot of.
So he's saying we talking about the hardcore boxing fans know David Avenesian. Just barely do most hardcore boxing fans know who he is, bro. You know what I'm saying? David Avenesian ain't no star, bro. He ain't no threat. You know what I'm saying? David Avenesian, 29 wins, 3 losses, 17 KOs, right? Right? He's got a 68.5-inch reach, 5'8", and he got beat by Lamont Peterson. He got beat by Aegis Kavalauskas. He got beat by 2 of the guys. Well, one of the guys that Terence Crawford already beat. Lamont Peterson, you know what I'm saying? He's good, but he ain't great. You see what I'm saying? I mean, this is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. David Avenesian should not be nowhere near Terence Crawford on his level. See, this is what we're talking about when we say Terence Crawford is always looking for an easy fight. He's always looking for an easy way out. See what I'm saying? David Avenesian should not share the ring with a Terence Crawford. Amir Khan should never have shared the ring with a Terence Crawford at this point in his career. You know what I'm saying? Jose Benavidez should have never shared the ring with a Terence Crawford. Only Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter, and Errol Spence Jr. was at the top of the division. Those are the guys. You can't go down in competition once you're a champion. You always got to go up. Yeah, you could fight Aegis Kavalauskas because that was your mandatory. But Jose Benavidez was not your mandatory. You know what I'm saying? what's his name? Amir Khan was not your mandatory, bro. So it ain't about the boxing fans hating on this David Avenesian fight. It's that you walked out one of the best 50-50 fights of your career. Well, we thought it was a 50-50 fight. Now it's more like a damn 80-20 fight because you're going to get your ass stomped. You know what I'm saying? You won't even face this man, really. You know what I'm saying? You leave the biggest fight of your career and you turn down undisputed twice, the potential of having undisputed twice, right? To go fight a fucking David Avenesian who ain't nobody on the spectrum of boxing. He's nobody. At this stage, you do not stop at halftime at football to go play high school football if you're a pro. You know what I'm saying? You don't stop during halftime and then just go and turn and say, you know what I'm saying, I'm done with this here. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back. I'll come to the table. See, you burnt those bridges on purpose. See what I'm saying? Because you don't want to fight that dude. You destroyed that relationship. You destroyed that lane, so you can't go back. You know when if they turn around, you know what I'm saying? You don't want that, bro. You tried to blow up the spot. You know, making all kind of allegations and shit, and you know what I'm saying about this and that on the negotiations. You know what I'm saying? You're not coming back there, bro. Nobody is fooled by that shit. Nobody believes that. You know what I'm saying? Who you think you fooling, bro? You ain't no puppet master. You just a puppet head. You know what I'm saying? With cotton inside your brain, bro, for a brain. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who is he think he's fooling, bro? So he's just hustling until he get the hell up out of boxing. Check this out.
Will to win, but dethrone you. So, I'm not listening to all these guys saying that, oh, he's fighting a bum and cash driver and this and that and that and this because they don't know boxing. There's a reason why a lot of people turned this guy down to fight him and why he haven't gotten his shot. So, me personally, I just go in there and do what I'm supposed to do. And, I'm focused. I've been training tremendously hard, like I'm training for, anybody else. I never take any opponent lightly. And December 10th, I'm going to go in there and look to put on a show like I do each and every time I step foot in the ring.
Yeah, but who's gonna watch that bullshit, bro? I mean, who's gonna watch you go from fighting the three belt unified uh champion in Errol Spence Jr., you know what I'm saying, to fighting some dude is probably ranked what, number six? Is he ranked number six? You know what I'm saying? In boxing? You know what I'm saying? At welterweight? I mean, who's gonna go for that, bro? You know that's bullshit. You know that's bullshit. And then you're gonna sign with a company, you know, BLK Prime, somebody who don't have a proven track record. Somebody who don't have a would you sign with Dollar Tree or would you sign with Nike? Would you sign with Dollar Tree or Goodwill or would you sign with Nike? Which one is the best company? You know what I'm saying? And all this money on that's coming to these fringe companies, right? You know what I'm saying? The company ain't worth but what, $5 million, right? BLK Prime was, if you look at their total worth, it was like $5 million, right? So it's janky promotions, bro, at best. So how in the hell are you going to turn down, you know what I'm saying, a chance at undisputed, a chance at fighting to become the undisputed champion at 147? You know, so you fight for legacy, you fight for the love of boxing, but yet you go fight David Avenesian? I'm confusion. I'm confusion, y'all. This shit don't make sense. Let's see what the hell he talking about. That shit don't make no sense. We the hardcore boxing fans, they don't know boxing. Yeah, we know boxing. We know you ducking, nigga. That's what we see. That's what we know. We know you ducking. Nigga, that's why everybody mad with you, because you ducking.
Right.
All right, I want to ask you about BLK, but what did you just mean just now? You said that's why he didn't want to fight him. Who were you talking about? You talking about Spence not wanting to fight Avenesian, or who didn't?
No, I'm just saying, man. There's a lot of people that I'm not gonna go into names. They know who they is.
Oh, okay.
That turned the fight down with him.
Got you.
You know, not saying Spence, but
Okay.
I'm just saying, you know,
Okay.
there's a reason.
Got you.
Who turned down David Avenesian, bro? David Avenesian ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? David Avenesian, who you said that you offered to fight Virgil Ortiz Jr. That's a damn lie. That's a cap. You know what I'm saying? That's a cap. You know you ain't gonna fight Boo Sinners. How many times you gonna say that the Errol Spence Jr. fight is behind you? How many times you gonna say that you got problems with this negotiation with Errol Spence Jr.? It's got to be 50-50. You make the fight, but you go over there, you make the fight with David Avenesian like it ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You make the fight with Green Machine like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you could win those fights. That's why. You're a coward, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be great. You know what I'm saying? You just want to win. You know what I'm saying? You don't want people to have the you don't want them to have the satisfaction of seeing you lose. You know what I'm saying? To that kid from Texas. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Everything, all your whole legacy that you build up is built on a house of cards, bro. Let's get back into it, man. This nigga he'll be capping. Let's go.
So you said that you were in negotiations with Al and them for like a while, since May. So when did BLK approach you?
Well, I've been talking to them probably around June, July. It was early, but it wasn't nothing like, well, really I met him before then. But
Now, did y'all hear that? Now he tried to lie, but he forgot. He forgot what a goalpost was, right? He forgot what the damn goalpost was. You know what I'm saying? He had them, he was dealing with them way before he was dealing with damn PBC. You see what I'm saying? He had them in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna go with them. He knew he was gonna go with them. You know what I'm saying? Tell me he been talking to him before June, bro. And he started talking to the PBC in May. You see what I'm saying? So he told them that his first priority was the PBC. See what I'm saying? His first priority was the PBC. But who did he end up going with? A lesser opponent. And that's what David Avenesian is, my people. He is an opponent for Terence Crawford. Now, if you had the intention of fighting Errol Spence Jr., wouldn't you have told him, I'm going to take a tune-up fight? Wouldn't you have told him, I am in negotiations with another company and I might fight them December, I'm looking at December 10th. I need to warm up before I get in here, you know what I'm saying, with EJ, you know what I'm saying, he the unified champion, you know, so he got 3 belts and, I saw what he did to Ugas. When you tell Al Heyman, when you tell EJ, you know what I'm saying, I'm just going to get a tune up, you know what I'm saying? No, he didn't do that. What he did was he used Errol Spence Jr. name, you know what I'm saying, to get this fight. You know what I'm saying? Because Avenesian is supposed to have been fighting somebody else. He's supposed to be fighting somebody else. You see what I'm saying? So he had no intentions on going through with the fight, y'all. It's time for y'all to realize that and admit this. You know what I'm saying? To yourself. This dude is not who you think he is. This dude is a coward. He's a pretender. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to fight the best, bro. You know what I'm saying? He think he wants y'all to think he's the best, but he don't want to get in there and prove it against the best. And that's why he suck. Okay, let's get back into it. Just had to put that out there. Put that 2 cents out there.
I didn't really have too many conversations with him because I had stated to him, like, man, I got other things lined up, and that I'm moving forward with. I really didn't tell him about the Spence fight. Then once I did tell him, I just kept it real with him, like, hey, listen, I got this fight. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we never had a negotiation. We were just talking, getting to know one another, and once they really wanted to do something, let me know that they wanted to do something. I had stated, like, listen, this is my first priority, my main priority, and this is where I'm headed, because I didn't want to lead them in the dark and have them have their hopes up high, and then I turn around and, just say, fuck. Yeah.
So was BLK one of the companies that you said was offering the 50 million, 25 apiece? Because Errol Spence said when you said, yeah, I got two companies that could offer us 25 million, he said that you couldn't show him who they were.
That's a lie.
Now you see the nigga smiling. You see that? You know what I'm saying? He knows it's some fuck shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Vague. He won't answer the question. You know what I'm saying? It's like EJ, he want to know who he doing business with. If you somebody gonna pay you $25 million, you want to check them out and you want to make sure that they legit. That once you do what you gotta do, you're gonna have money in the bank. You ain't gonna be looking at, you know what I'm saying, short money. You know what I'm saying? He up here smiling, you know what I'm saying, cheesing and shit with the bullshit. See, this is why I don't like this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause the nigga slime ball, man. He's a scumbag, right? You willing to come out here and cap in public on some fuck shit, bro. This shit is not real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this shit is not real, bro. You can't make look at this nigga, man. He's up there cheesing because you know he done put out some bullshit. Coming something he lying. Why the hell EJ got to lie? He the A side. What the hell he lying about? He's trying to fight you. This is the dumb shit I'm talking about when it comes to Terence Crawford. Who's gonna believe that bullshit? He's the A side. He's trying to fight you. You come to him with some bullshit deal. You don't know the names of the people. You don't want to give the names of the people because it's probably Kinahan. You know, it's probably Kinahan. You know what I'm saying? Trying to wash some money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The Irish Godfather trying to wash some money and shit. So he got to be all secretive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he'll take an ass whipping for $25 million. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he want. That's what he want. But see, that's putting a cap on the fight to tell the truth, because the fight might do more than that. That's why this nigga stupid. He came to Al with that shit. Al said, why you gonna put a cap on yourself? You know what I'm saying? This fight might do astronomical numbers. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? They might do 500,000. They might do shit, 1 million. And that's what he told Errol Spence Jr. Let's bet 1 million, right? So you don't want to bet on yourself because you know you don't sell, bro. You know people don't like watching you fight. You know what I'm saying? That subpar competition. You know what I'm saying? Just like watch your numbers. Watch your numbers when you fight David Avanesian, bro. Your numbers gonna be worse than before. Your numbers gonna be worse than before, Terence Crawford. It ain't because people don't gonna boycott your shit. Ain't nobody asking to boycott. You boycott yourself. When you decided not to fight EJ, that was a real boycott on your own fight. Because everybody see you running away after all that shit you done talk, after all those years, you know, methodically building up the propaganda, and everybody see you running away, bro, and you still trying to bullshit as you run away. You know what I'm saying? The shit is pathetic, bro. You know what I'm saying? The shit is you boycotting yourself, bro. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like now he cheesing because now he know he done damn lied. He done lied. Talking about he FaceTime EJ. Bro, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about multi-million dollars in business, and this nigga playing around, bro. It's like this nigga don't does he look like somebody who can negotiate a multi-million dollar business proposition? I mean, would you trust Terence Crawford to handle your money, to come through with $25 million? This nigga here that's cheesing with the gap in his tooth. You know what I'm saying? Would you, where is his manager? Where is Bomac? Where is Bomac? He out there getting a goddamn 6 piece. You know what I'm saying? He ain't paying attention. Ain't he supposed to be Terence Crawford manager? Why him and Al? Why he couldn't go in there and negotiate with Al? Because he didn't want to look stupid. That man is a Harvard graduate. You know what I'm saying? He know Bomac don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? He be in there goddamn eating chicken and shit. What would that word mean? What that word mean? I don't understand. Go back. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back into it, man. You can't make this shit up, bro. Can't make this shit up.
That's a lie. Listen. I'm not gonna go into detail on
But give us
who.
that. Give us something about.
I'm not gonna go into the details of who it was and what. I'm not. That's what I'm not gonna do.
No, but
Just
did you
know.
tell him? No, we just want to know if you
Just
told him.
just know. I told him on a FaceTime to his face like I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
And not once did he ever say, who is the hedge fund, where the money.
Bro, do that make sense? Is that believable? Bro, does that make sense? Does that make sense? He told him he didn't even ask who the head funds people were. Does that even make sense? If somebody come to you, just imagine, just put yourself in EJ's shoes, and dude says he's got two companies. You know what I'm saying? Before it was one company. Who knows? Nobody know what the fuck Terence Crawford talking about, right? But he says he got a company that's interested in paying you $50 million, right? Who is not going to ask who, what, when, and where, and why? Wouldn't that be a natural thing to ask? But he said that EJ didn't inquire about that. You know what I'm saying? Well, one, you know what I'm saying? He's the A side in what he's doing in the deal that he's offering you. He's the A side. The shit you talking about, that shit you trying to do, that benefits you, like EJ said. That benefits you. You know what I'm saying? He's the A side over at PBC. They offering you a deal. They're offering you a deal. You know what I'm saying? So why are you trying to counter offer with some bullshit that we know you don't? It's vague. It's not even well thought out. You know what I'm saying? It's just something like you know what I'm saying, a nigga with cigarettes, with loose cigarettes around the corner. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Come over here, man. You want to get this? You know what I'm saying? I got some weed. You know what I'm saying? I got some loose cigarettes, nigga. Come over here. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. The shit is vague, bro. And then he's laughing. You know what I'm saying? He's laughing. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't serious. You know what I'm saying? The nigga on some fuck shit all the time, bro. Can't give you no details. He ain't gonna give you no details because it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's just something to put out there. It's more furniture to put between him and EJ. He know he don't want to sign that goddamn fight. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Trump coming with the loose cigarette deal. You know what I'm saying? The loose cigarette deal. You know what I'm saying? Come and get some of this weed, nigga, that Babbage. That nigga got that Babbage. He got that shit from the 70s, the homegrown. The shit with all the seeds in it. You know what I'm saying? Deal. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to smoke shit with seeds in it. You know what I'm saying? What you on, bro? Who you what? Yeah, we know you know Warren Buffett, but why not mention him? Why not say that's what it is, bro? Right? You still trying to figure out some dumb shit, bro. We know you're not the best businessman, bud, but we did thought you had some balls. You know what I'm saying? We thought you had some balls to get in the ring and fight. That's what I thought. I thought this nigga was real. You know what I'm saying? I thought I saw the skills. You know what I'm saying? I saw the stoppages. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? Bud is, he's a generational talent. But I didn't know this nigga was a scumbag, bro, and a coward. And he was pretending all alone. Look at him. You know, he looked like Grover from Sesame Street. You know what I'm saying? He got the same eyebrows as Grover. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is Grover from Sesame Street, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go give you the details. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back into it, man. This nigga here, man.
Money, this and that. Never in a million years did he ever ask those type of questions. So, he can go and say, "Oh, well, I asked him this." If he asked me that, then we would have been talking, further in the negotiations about the money. He never not once asked me anything. I even brought it to Al, so it wasn't nothing. Like I said, that's water under the bridge.
But was it BLK though? Was it BLK Prime or with two other companies?
I'm fighting.
So that's water under the bridge. That's water under the bridge, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's what you was trying to make it. You was trying to make it water under the bridge because you knew If you fuck up the negotiations, you knew if you fucked up the negotiations that it's more likely that this fight is not going to ever be made. You 35 years old, my G. My G, you 35 years old. And this was something I was concerned about 2, 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2018, I wanted him to fight then because he was at the top of his game. That's when you fight. You don't fight somebody at the tail end of their game. You know what I'm saying? And he's not gonna face EJ at age 35. He's not gonna do it because he know he's gonna get his ass tore up. You know what I'm saying? And all this shit he talking is just bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got people out here capping for him. Let me do this here. So this is all protected under the Fair Use Act. You know what I'm saying? I am, using this to teach, and I'm using this to critique. You know what I'm saying? This Terence Crawford interview. So let's get back into it, man. Let's see what this nigga talking about here, man. This nigga here.
I'm fighting, like I said, I'm fighting David Evanison, and that's where my main focus is at.
In other words, none of your business. None of your business. Don't worry about that. You might find out later.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Now, as far as the new company, their startup, people are wondering what they're going to bring to the table. How has everything been since you decided to sign for the Evanison fight? How have they been treating you creatively? Are you happy with what they're doing with the promotion and all that?
Well, everything's been good. They fairly new out. Into boxing, so of course they're gonna get a lot of backlash. Of course, a lot of people gonna say, "Oh, well, they don't know what they're doing and whatnot." But everything's been smooth sailing so far. So I'm happy with where I'm at. So that's all that matters. As long as
no doubt. Look, a fighter of your stature has to think ahead, though, right? What is the plan in early 2023? Is it to go back and try to renegotiate with Terence Crawford? See?
With Terence Crawford.
Sorry, with Errol Spence, PBC.
Yo, you your toughest.
So he's talking about he's going to try to, fight Errol Spence Jr. in 2023. Do y'all believe that? I don't think so. I don't think he's going to go back to that fight. You know what I'm saying? He got too much to lose. You know what I'm saying? He's 35. He's 35 years old. You know what I'm saying? He don't have the same kind of reflexes. He don't have the same kind of movement. EJ is in his full prime, bro. He's in the middle of his full prime. You know what I'm saying? He fucked Ugas up. You know what I'm saying? Through sheer willpower. You know what I'm saying? Do you think Terence Crawford is going to get in the ring with his ass done lost a couple of steps? You know what I'm saying? He might go out there and get Falumaloon. He might go out there and get Falumaloon against David Avanesian. You know what I'm saying? This is a reaction to Terence Crawford, the zone interview, and this is protected by under the Fair Use Act. So let's get back into it. Let's get back into it. Let's see what he's talking about.
Fight yourself.
Yeah, you gotta beat yourself. That's the plan, right?
Like I
Circle,
said,
spin the block.
But will that be with BLK? Will that be a potential PBC BLK collab?
Who knows? But he said he was gonna circle the block. So let's see. You know what I mean? He be victorious in this fight. I'm victorious in my fight, and he's splitting the block. And I'm gonna drop him off, like I said.
That's funny. Yo, so all right. David.
Terence Crawford ain't coming back to this fight, y'all. He ain't coming back to this damn fight. You know what I'm saying? I sure hate it. Let me see. Let me catch on some of the comments. What's going on? Malonius 76. He says, when was this interview? I think it was earlier this week at some point in time. He said this looked even worse than when he was talking by himself. What's going on, Dwayne Phillips? He said it's obvious that Daniel Kinahan, that's what, let me put the highlight on. He says, it's obvious that Daniel Kinahan, that's why dumbass Badonna couldn't say who was offering the money. Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who do we think? You know, man, they know they're not messing with that dude. The dude is an international mafia boss. You know what I'm saying? You know, nobody's fucking with that dude. PBC is not dealing with that dude, and this is their deal. Why would they cut in? Why would they let somebody else take over one of the biggest fight in boxing or get control over one? That shit is dumb. You know what I'm saying? The dude is so dumb, and it's so obvious that the nigga's scared. You know what I'm saying? It makes you sick, bro. Nobody is stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, will you stop insulting the intelligence of the boxing community? You know what I'm saying? Everybody else can make a deal with Terence Crawford, except somebody who has the ability to whip his ass, right? You know what I'm saying? That shit don't make no sense. This is Unbully the internet says this nigga done lost his mind. And what's going on? What's going on? I ain't see you in a while. Darren on Sutton. I ain't see you in a while. He said Crawford going to kill Errol because Errol sexual talking. He says Crawford going to kill Errol because Errol sexual talking too much here. I don't know. He says Errol a drunk and all this shit. Oh my God, bro. These people, man. Some of Bud Crawford fans, man. It's like they, do they really have a brain, bro? I mean, like seriously. You know what I'm saying? It's like, do they hear the shit? They just spewing straight hate. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got shit to do with boxing. You know what I'm saying? Unbully the internet says Errol's going tonight gonna drink. Oh my God, bro. It's like somebody get rid of them dudes, man. It's like that shit is dumb, bro. He says JV says JV says he says aerosexuals, bro. Yeah, Eros. Yeah, I know. It's like shit is dumb, bro. He said, what's going on? What's going on? How you say that? Estante L. I know you, bro. He says, Bud is looking to cash out. That's why he's taking the cherry pick first. He said, but if he don't take it, it wouldn't be a surprise. Right. I don't think he's going to fight EJ, bro. I don't think he want to go out like that. Laura Staten says, what's wrong with the like button? Yeah, hit the like button for your boy. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all hate that this nigga is all over the place lying and shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to call it out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got to hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the unlike button too. You know what I'm saying? This is Def Mink 26 says he says sick, but it seems like there are people who actually believe him. They don't believe him, they just ride with him. They don't care what he talking about. What is that? How is it? Asante? I think they say Asante. He says Santi L. He says if Crawford don't like the Spence fight next year, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I read that. And NK True says Ice Cube said it best. A bitch is a bitch, most definitely. Mac World Media. He says Bud fans want to support him, but they can't, so they just hate EJ. But that's still not going to stop Crawford from fighting this Russian acrobat named David Applebaum. No doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got time for bullshit in boxing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hustle guy says if they ever, he said, if they ever fight, he said, if they ever fight, he's getting taken out by the 8th round. Ain't that the truth? Might be earlier than that, because I think EJ is building up. You know what I'm saying? He's building up like, the hate, the hate and the anger is building up. He really wants to knock out he want to knock out Terence Crawford. I think that would put the icing on the cake of his career. I think that's something that, I'm saying, he want to do. I'm saying he want to get in there. This dude, look at his face. You know what I'm saying? I bet he be looking at these damn interviews and shit, and he be hitting that bag, and he just get motivated more and more every day to knock this dude ass out. And he know that too. He know that. So let's get back into it.
David Evaneson, I know he's a good fighter. I seen what he did to Josh Kelly. He got like 6 knockouts in a row right now. Let's say Spence fights Stanionis. Do you think that he's definitely going to fight Thurman? You think?
I think he's fighting Thurman. He got three mandatories. and that's Boots, that's Stanley Jonas, and that's Keith Thurman. And I just think the WBC is going to overpower the other two sanctioning bodies, you know, and Keith Thurman is going to get the shot.
You know, people are saying that
even though they paid Stanley Jonas two times to step aside.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, I heard that. I mean, there's rumors that after the fight with Thurman, that Errol is going to go up to 154 because he's been at 147 for too long. Are you afraid that actually might happen? Even though you did say you would move up to 154.
Avanesian is, you know, my main focus. That's who I'm focused on. That's my main priority. You know, I done turned off the Errol Spence, everything. So
no, I got it, but that's still all in the future for you moving up to 154.
I said that how many times?
Listen, not to us.
The mission is still the same.
Got it.
The mission is still the same, to get the fight, you know, to give the fights. I mean, give the fans the fights that they want to see, you know. But at the same time, I just want everything to be fair. You know, that's all I asked for. Right. You know, and I don't feel like it was fair ever.
So, Bud, can
Did he just say he want to give the fans what they want to see? You see what I'm saying? He be talking out his neck, bro. Do the fans want to see Terence Crawford versus David Avanesian? Is that something we want to see? You know what I'm saying? If you didn't think it was fair, why not just say that? You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence Jr. said they gave Terence Crawford everything he wanted. This nigga wanted control over the concessions. See, he didn't get into the details of what he was asking for. You see what I'm saying? There's some things, and they gave him control of that. You know what I'm saying? Who to pick to do business in the place. You know what I'm saying? This is all Daniel Kinahan shit. You know what I'm saying? To make money on the inside off the fight. See, Terence Crawford, y'all think Terence Crawford smart enough to think about getting control of the inside of the business of the fight? Y'all think he's smart enough to ask for that shit? Excuse me, y'all. Y'all think he's smart? Who is advising him to ask for all this shit for the fight? You see what I'm saying? Who is holding the strings over Terence Crawford, trying to get control of the money of this fight? You see what I'm saying? See, that's something he didn't mention. You know what I'm saying? That's something he's obscuring a lot of shit here. You know what I'm saying? About what he's asking for. He asked for a lot of shit in this fight that regular fighters, the B side, don't get. He's holding the WBO hostage, trying to drain everything he can before he get his ass whipped. You see what I'm saying? So it don't matter. You know, he could land on a pile of money if EJ go out there and knock his eyes out of his socket. You know what I'm saying? Snatch his eyes out his head. See what I'm saying? So it don't matter to him. You know what I'm saying? He can fall back on a mattress of money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He done made out like a damn bandit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he'll be humiliated, but at least he's got compensated for getting his eyes destroyed. You know what I'm saying? For getting his ribs broke. You see what I'm saying? So it's just crazy how he's so vague and his fans keep making excuses and he ain't even saying shit. Right? That's all I'm gonna use of that interview because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Just use some of it. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then in every interview he do, he's got to, yeah, you guys can come up if you want, you know what I'm saying? King Judah and all y'all. This dude in every goddamn interview, he always mentioning that he don't need Errol Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? That he's already undisputed. Bro, people are so tired of hearing, you know, if you got to mention your own accolades, then you're not that, bro. You're not that dude. If other people ain't saying that, you know, you going into the Hall of Fame, you know what I'm saying? Other people, leave that for other people. You ain't even done with your career yet. And you trying to convince everybody else that you're the best at 147, but yet you haven't done nothing You have done absolutely nothing to prove that you are the best at 147. Nothing. That's why people are on your helmet. But what makes people upset and mad with Terence Crawford is that he's pretending he's a victim. You know what I'm saying? He's a victim of circumstances. He's a victim of everybody's against him. You know what I'm saying? He don't understand why nobody's looking at his resume like they looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't understand boxing. Well, you want us to look at your resume and say, shit, man, you done fought the best dudes. Man, you done fought, you know what I'm saying? God damn, man, you fought Victor Postal. Oh my God, bro. You fought Mean Machine. Holy shit. You fought Mean Machine and beat him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, nobody give a damn about no damn Mean Machine. Nobody gave a damn about Jose. Nobody even know who the hell Jose Benavidez was. You know what I'm saying? But a few hardcore boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga was shot in the leg. So when we go through your resume, bro, you capping, bro. It ain't no hardcore boxing fans here got shit to win for just shitting on your resume. Your resume is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't compare to EJ resume, even with undisputed. You can flush that undisputed, bro, because you got to go to where the competition at. That's why everybody was disappointed when you re-signed with Top Rank. We know you wasn't real then, my nigga. We knew you wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? Because you dodged the smoke. You know, real niggas don't dodge the smoke. They go towards the fire, bro. And you went back where it was safe so you could talk shit. None of the PBC fighters want to fight me. I don't know what's going on, even though Danny Garcia reached out and you lowballed him. Even though Keith Thurman reached out and you lowballed him. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you tried to lowball Shawn Porter. You know what I'm saying? That fight took goddamn forever and a day to make. And I'm pretty sure Shawn Porter called you on the phone. Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? You know, we're going to go out here and make this money. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the end of my career. I'm starting up Shawn Porter podcast. So you ain't got to worry about me. And I think that's how it went. I think that's how it went. You know what I'm saying? Because if Terence Crawford was the assassin, if he was, you know what I'm saying, the pound for pound number one fighter, like a Sugar Ray Robinson, like a Ali, like they fought the dudes, they fought their rivals, bro. Errol Spence Jr. is your rival, Bud Crawford. And you turned away and ran. You turned away and ran, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can look at you the same. This ain't because we want to hate you. We want you to be everything that we thought you was. But you're not. You're not that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not Rocky and Apollo Creed. You're not Clubber Lang, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's EJ. EJ Clubber Lang, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's coming for your ass, and you can't. You running. You know what I'm saying? You running the other way. You know what I'm saying? EJ ain't got to get out here and pretend that he, you know what I'm saying, he already made it. He's already done it. He already won. You know what I'm saying? That's like some female empowerment shit. You know what I'm saying? You always kicking your accolades like it's some female empowerment shit. I'm the best in the division. I'm undisputed 3-time division. You know, it's like some affirmation. Like you need some daily affirmation for your own self. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep telling yourself, I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm a 3 division. You got to keep repeating that shit. Do you hear EJ stating that shit? Do you see EJ? He's showing you. He's showing you that he's the best by fighting the best. That's all that matters. You fighting David Avanesian shows you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Fighting David Avanesian shows that you ain't shit, bro. You know, this dude got knocked out by Aegis Kavalauskas. TKO'd 6th round. You know what I'm saying? Got TKO'd. What are you doing? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You can't cap on EJ. Every time you try to throw shade on EJ, you make yourself look bad, bro. You won't fight this dude, but you talking shit, right? You didn't let nobody know you wanted to tune up. You said for years and years you've been chasing this guy. Now you talk about, oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been trying to face this guy. You've been chasing this guy. Now you talk about, yeah, what's going on, Mac World Media? You there? You there, Mac World?
No, we doing
Yeah, you going in and out. What'd you say, Mac World? You in there? You got your mic? Can you hear me? Hello? You there, Mac? Mac World
Can
Media.
you hear me?
Yeah, you kind of in and out. It's like you come in and come. You kind of. Let's see. You got to get them bars
Let me
up.
see.
There you go. I can hear you now.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, you got to get them bars up, my brother.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Let me see. You just went back out.
It should be
Yeah, it's like choppy.
Let me see.
All right. So he kind of went back out. So let's see. Body work boxing says that man be acting like he bipolar. He said flip flopping. Yeah, man, he be flip flopping, man. Talking, just be saying any old bullshit and trying to be vague, and then he let the fans' bias fill in the rest. You see what I'm saying? You ain't saying no facts. You know what I'm saying? He ain't saying no facts. EJ's trying to get the details to see what the hell he talking about. He want him to stab the PBC in the back, abandon what they got going on. It's the PBC that got EJ where he is today, right? They promoted him, right? They got him all the fights that he got to get him where he is, right? Right? So he fought Lamont Peterson. You know what I'm saying? He fought Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? First pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? Why would he go against that? You know what I'm saying? Al Heyman is his manager. Why would he go against the advice of a Harvard graduate? You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's in the music industry doing multi-million dollar deals. He handled the Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao deal. You know what I'm saying? He made Floyd one of the most richest athlete ever. Why would he go against that, bro? You know what I'm saying? Why would he go for your back, your loose cigarette deal? You know what I'm saying? Why would he do that? You there, Mac World Media? Hello? You there, bro? Hello, I hear the background. Hello?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah, I can hear you. What you got on all this? What you think about this interview, bro? Can you hear me? What you think about this interview?
Yeah.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
And listen, I can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear you.
All right. What you think about this
So
interview?
my
Mhm.
take on this, man, I feel like it's just intro. You listen to what he was saying. He said he was like EJ asked him where the million, right? He said sign the contract, and I'll tell.
Yeah, you don't fell off, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Dwayne Phillips says he says Badisha, he says is one running to go fight David. I've been sneezing, amnesian. He says, yeah, man. I mean, it's just amazing what his fans allow Terence Crawford get away with. You see what I'm saying? And they try to twist and spin every aspect every aspect of the negotiation, even though this man has been negotiating for 6 months. What the hell do you not cover in 6 months, bro? You know what I'm saying? They have to keep revising every time he come up with some little shit that he don't like, right? So what's the difference? What's the difference in making a fight with Green Machine and a difference with making a fight with let's say Thomas Delorme or any of the 38 fights that he's negotiated with Kell Brook, with Shawn Porter. No, he is the common denominator, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum said it is difficult. It is almost like pulling wisdom teeth, you know what I'm saying, to get this dude to fight. You know what I'm saying? To get this dude in the ring. And the shit don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? But it makes sense now. It makes sense now. You know, he didn't fight Pacquiao, right? And that was a fight he said he wanted. So you can't believe nothing. You can't believe nothing that comes out this dude mouth. He just be talking, bro. And these interviews, you know what I'm saying? He don't be saying nothing significant. You know what I'm saying? He just be trying to throw shade on EJ. Oh, I'm my own boss now. You know what I'm saying? Is that what this all about? You know what I'm saying? Before it was about, you know, you trying to get in the ring and beating EJ, right? That's what it was for. Now that the fight is upon us, after all the years of capping, you know what I'm saying? Calling this man out his name, you know what I'm saying? Calling this man, you know, a drunk, gay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now you running out the damn back door. This shit don't make no damn sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense unless you know that this dude is just clout chasing. And I'm trying to tell y'all that's what it is. That's why he's cheesing. You know what I'm saying? Because he on some fuck shit, bro. If you're a real fighter, you know what I'm saying, that really want to beat, you remember how Marvis Hagler wanted that fight with Sugar Ray Leonard, and you saw the look on his face. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't about no bullshit. He wanted to fight Sugar Ray Leonard, right? He had made a hat with war on it, right? To let you know that it was going to be a war when he get in there with Sugar Ray Leonard. And it was. You know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford is around here bullshitting and cheesing and telling vague and telling lies and spinning propaganda and shit. And his fans doing the same bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just out here capping for somebody who's not believable. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what did we learn? You know what I'm saying? What did we learn from the IG live stream? We learned that this nigga be lying. You know what I'm saying? Find out he been negotiating with Black BL Prime for shit way before he was negotiating with the PBC. You know what I'm saying? Getting to know each other. Oh, it was way before. It was way before May. You know what I'm saying? Wait, but man, shut your mouth, bro. Stop talking. We already know you lying. It's like, and the more you give details, the more you forget the lie you told, right? So everybody's like looking at you like, bro, don't you know that, you know what I'm saying? You know, you stretched out this goddamn deal because you was double dealing, bro. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna lead a chance at undisputed a second time to go fight some no name opponent, bro? And then you don't tell the PBC that's what you're doing. So you burning bridges. You know what I'm saying? You burning bridges. So you can't come back around, you know what I'm saying, and make that fight. See, right now, the fight might be still doable, but I guarantee you, my brothers, my brethrens, I guarantee you there's gonna be some more shit that comes up next year. I guarantee it. He got some more shit up his sleeve. Because he don't want to face Errol Spence Jr. at the age of 35. You know what I'm saying? That's when most fighters get their ass tore out the frame. You know what I'm saying? That's when most fighters go down. They lose, you know what I'm saying, in the ring. They get knocked out. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be Terence Crawford that gets knocked out. You saw what EJ did to Udanis Ugas. You know what I'm saying? That was just him getting back. You know what I'm saying? That was just him getting back, right? We saw what he did to Danny Garcia when he was about 60% of himself. You know what I'm saying? Danny Garcia was in there dying. You You know what I'm saying? EJ was putting so much pressure on him, and he was fucked up from the car accident. He was still recuperating. So now Ugas had to get a taste of that EJ who got a nutritionist, who's putting his money into his body. Now, what you think gonna happen to Terence Crawford, bro? What you think gonna happen to Terence Crawford? He's gonna get Falumaloom, y'all, and he knows it, but he want to make it worth his while. You know what I'm saying? Before he even consider getting into that goddamn ring. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make sure if he get in there, you know what I'm saying, he can duck out. You know what I'm saying? With a towel on his head. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't want people taking pictures of them eyes being out of his skull, right? You know what I'm saying? He gonna put a towel on his head. He gonna put a towel on his head right after he get up out of there, because you know he's gonna be busted up. That's how EJ do. EJ, you know, he put that pressure on you, and he hit you with so much power, you know what I'm saying, constantly. You know what I'm saying, that he just bash you up. Your face be falumaloom, your ribs be falumaloom, you know what I'm saying, your neck, you know what I'm saying, your shoulder, your arms, you be beat up. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't it Greg Hackett? He broke it down. He said EJ understands that most fighters don't want to fight. Terence Crawford want to fight, but he only wants to fight people he know he can beat. He can break their will. You know what I'm saying? That's what is so disgusting about him, because he don't keep the same energy. He don't keep that same energy when it comes to EJ. You know what I'm saying? He don't keep the same energy, bro, because he know EJ a real one. You know what I'm saying? When you facing somebody who can get with you, and you're gonna have to dig deep, and you don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go down that road. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, it's an honor to be in the ring. It's an honor to be in this fight. All of a sudden, you don't hear all the capping. All of a sudden, you ain't looking for the big fish. You ain't looking for the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Out in the ocean, over there in Europe, some goddamn well, in Dubai, right? So, you know, Terence Crawford, man, you know what I'm saying? He's a character, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at this dude, you know what I'm saying? I had a lot of respect for him. I lost a lot of respect for him. Um, you know what I'm saying? He is not the guy I thought he was, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just not. And, you know, I don't think he really wants this fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what his fans say, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Music International Rise says, he says, Errol wife released a video recently, you know, detailing, revealing, and exhibiting that the guy is on powder cocaine. His limb, typical crackhead. Like, man, god damn, bro. It's like, what is going on here, bro? What is going on with you guys? It's like y'all don't even know this dude, and y'all going in like this here. It's like, what is going on, bro? It's like y'all do have. I mean, y'all go too far. You go too far with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Let me get his ass up out of here.
If it works.
It's like you gonna call EJ a damn punk and all kind of shit. Get the fuck out of here. Terence Crawford is a punk, bro. He's the dude that's ducking the fight. You know what I'm saying? You ain't coming. I think you just going in and out. Mac World, Mac World Media. It's Mac. He says Mac World Media says Bud was never planning on fighting. He said he was worried about what people think. He's doing all the PR, all this PR, and can't get no motion. And that's true. You know what I'm saying? By the way, boxers that got my stomach hurt. T Hunt says he was nowhere to be found, but Bud called him with a fraudulent idea. Yeah, okay, right. Loose cigarette idea, bro. I mean, come on, bro. Yes, sir. I said for Lumaloom. What's going on, Anthony Jones? He says that bitch did a weird ass video of him. I don't know what the fuck he was on. Could have been out of surgery or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I saw it, but I think EJ said it was a TikTok or some shit. I don't know. But this shit ain't got nothing to do with boxing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with boxing. You know what I'm saying? See, like I said, Bud fans are a hate group. They're a hate group. They ain't got nothing to do. Yeah.
Like People still love him.
Yeah, they're a hate group, bro. They don't care about nothing but hating on EJ. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's all they come. They come to boxing channels that support him just
But
to hate.
I'm here though. Just go.
You like in and out, Mac World Media. You like in and out. It's not like a constant, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're a hate group, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't for to change the mind on people who just their whole intent is just hating. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to hear no facts. They don't care. They just want to call a man a drunk and call him all kind of shit because their favorite fighter, their king, is a coward. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to do damage control over the biggest duck in boxing history. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't just see what we saw. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm not ducking. I'm just fighting somebody else while I'm in negotiations. While I was in negotiations. Well, bro, that's a goddamn duck. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? That's a goddamn duck. You know, you can't if it looked like a duck and it quacked like a duck, guess what? It's a goddamn duck. You know what I'm saying? And we expected this from you. You know what I'm saying? Because we see how you moved in your whole entire career. When you came up to 147, you didn't go try to fight the best at 147. That's a telltale sign right there. You didn't fight the best, you know what I'm saying, at 147. You fought Jeff Horn. You fought Jeff Horn, you know what I'm saying, when you could have used, you know what I'm saying, you could have used your status to fight EJ. Right then. You could have used your status to fight EJ. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't want to go through all that. You didn't want to face that dude. You wanted to clout chase. You wanted to get you a few million in the bank. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to fight the generic welterweights. You didn't want to fight the best. You didn't want to go up there. You didn't want to fight Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't sure if you could beat those guys. You wasn't sure if you could beat Danny Garcia because you remember when EJ was fighting Danny Garcia, you know, Terence Crawford was in the building. He was in the building. You know, I think he showed up at the Mikey Garcia fight too, I believe. But he didn't show up at the Udanis Ugas fight, did he? You know what I'm saying? Even though he knew he was supposed to be next. He didn't show up at that one, did he? You know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to see if EJ, he wanted to be there if EJ got fucked up by Danny Garcia, got knocked out. But he was sad. He was boy, his whole heart sunk. His whole heart sunk. You know what I'm saying, in his ass when he saw EJ go out there for Lumaloom Danny Garcia. Because he thought he wanted to be there that night. Terence Crawford wanted to be there that night when Danny Garcia went upside his head. And he even said, you know, yo, I don't know if he could beat Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia, yeah, because he whipped your ass in the amateurs. He whipped your ass in the amateurs. He didn't beat EJ in the amateurs. He whipped your ass. So why didn't you try to get that fight? Udanis Ugas. Why didn't you try to get that fight, bro? Get that win back. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't what we think you are, bro. You're not that dude. You know what I'm saying? You're not that dude with the pride, you know what I'm saying, that want to show that you the best and get that win back. You didn't try to go back and get those wins because you didn't want to get exposed, my brother. And I'm trying to tell y'all that I'm trying to tell y'all right now. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? He didn't think he could beat none of those guys. That's why he didn't go over to the PBC. The PBC is where all the action is. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a gang, you're a blood crip, right? And you know all the bloods over at the PBC, and you the only crip, right? But you saying that you want that smoke, you know what I'm saying, with the bloods, right? You gonna go over there where the bloods at, you know what I'm saying, to get it started, right? But no, you went back to the Crips. You know what I'm saying? You went back to your top rank. You went back to where it was safe. You know what I'm saying? All the action was over there at the PBC. You know what I'm saying? That's where all the bloods was. Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman. You know, Keith Thurman said, man, you too little, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't come over here with us and fight with us, rock with us. You know what I'm saying? So that showed you the way he moved. It was a pattern. It was a pattern that he was not going to get in the ring. He was not going to try to fight the best. You know what I'm saying? He didn't care about being the best, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford is a fraud, bro. You know what I'm saying? The dude is a fraud, man. And I'm just sad. Y'all think I'm enjoying saying that he's fraud. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? That's just what the nigga is. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Courtney Thompson? He said, damn man, you calling the man wife a bitch. Who called her? Oh, you talking about that dude? He said, I didn't call her. He said, I didn't call her. He said that I ain't calling nobody wife a bitch. Not me. He says, Anthony Jones says, tell them cops that amnesia fight and stop watching Bud highlights. You know what I'm saying? And Lars Statton says, damn sure shake like a duck. And Mac World was a TikTok. Yeah, he said the video was and see, but they're gonna conflate everything. You know what I'm saying? Because they know they boy looking like trash out here in these streets. He looking like pure trash. You know what I'm saying? He got his panties are showing. You know what I'm saying? His panties are showing big time. You know. So I don't believe in Terence Crawford no more. You know what I'm saying? I look at his face and it just disgusts me. You know what I'm saying? I think he need to go ahead and retire. You know what I'm saying? If he's gonna play these kind of games, he need to go take his ass on and sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He's so happy about connecting his name to Errol Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? And it helped uplift the clout of this David Avanesian fight. You know what I'm saying? He wants to promote. That's why how many just think about this. How many times have you seen how many times have you seen Terence Crawford come out and promote a fight like this? Right? He know he looking like garbage in these streets. You know what I'm saying? He know nobody wants to see that damn David Avanesian fight. You know what I'm saying? He knows his shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see that. You know what I'm saying? You just walked away from the biggest fight in boxing, bro. And everybody talking about there is no budget. There is no budget. Well, isn't David Benavidez fighting Caleb Plant, right? Isn't he fighting Caleb Plant, right? So what are they talking about, bro? What are they talking about? And the way the business model go, it's the back end that makes the money for both of the fighters. So what are they talking about? Is they need a budget. You don't need a budget because you making money on the sales, on the pay-per-view sales. That's where the fighters are getting paid. So it's a lot of misinformation and disingenuous shit going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Showtime can't put on the fight because there's no budget. Well, it don't matter if it's a damn budget or not because Terence Crawford ain't gonna get in the ring. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna get in the ring, and that's for damn sure. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much all I got. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to like cover this interview. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We'll cover the fights. You know what I'm saying? And I think Teofimo Lopez is no, not Teofimo. Who fighting tomorrow? Anybody know who fighting tomorrow? Let me see. I just had to smoke this nigga, man. This nigga get on my nerve. Who fighting tomorrow? From our boxing card, let's see. Who is fighting tomorrow? Because I'm forgetting what the damn date is. November 11th. Let's see who is fighting. Let's see. Because let's see, December 3rd. Let's see. Anybody who is fighting tomorrow? Oh, Jana Beck. Let's see. See. Fights. Let's see. Fights for tomorrow. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Boxing schedule. See. I don't know. Let's see who fighting tomorrow. Let's see. Says Montana Love. Let's see. Montana Love, I was big on Montana Love, man. But Montana Love, man, he don't like to get hit, man. Not that anybody likes to get hit, but that dude he react funny, man, when it comes to getting hit and shit, man. That dude is Let's see. So when we lost Jana back, and I can't even mention the other dude. Let me see. Versus Denzel Bentley, and we got. Let's see. Oh, that's about it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I guess that's it. So we'll catch that Janabek fight. Let's see. When we lost being okay. So it's Janabek. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who this Denzel Bentley dude is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who that is. You know what I'm saying? But Janabek has been coming up the rankings and stuff. He what I'm saying, he didn't, I think your boy Demetrius Andrade hauled ass on him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to face that dude trying to get a bigger fight with Canelo Alvarez. And of course, you want payday, ain't gonna fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna fight nobody. Let's see. So I'm trying to see. I guess that's it. I guess that's he the only one that's gonna be fighting tomorrow. But we'll come on back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see. I'm gonna check out Montana Love too. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's very rare to see his ass fight. I think he just won the IBF interim belt, and we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's fighting for the IBF vacant. I mean, I don't know. Did Josh get stripped of the IBF too? We have to come back and find out. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate Body Work Boxing coming through, and T T T Hunt and Anthony Jones coming through, and Mac World Media and Lauren Staton and Courtney Thomas, my man, and everybody that came through and participated, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably come on during the day and just chop it up and see what's happening, man. But this has been Pool Kind of Boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I don't think Bud is gonna make that fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see you guys tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Uh, one more time, let's do this. So these people don't goddamn. This is protected by fair use, and just a reaction video to Terence Crawford interview. You know what I'm saying? So see you guys tomorrow, man. Thank you for stopping through, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember what I say, y'all. Law don't go around here, law dog. Yes, Abby. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.